Hello and welcome back to Civ 6 Dramatic Ages Deity. This episode we have just started in the modern era, playing as Japan, and boy have we got a rough start, but we have finally stabilized here. We've got 5 cities, the production's bad, and the science is abysmal, and the culture's bad, but you know what? We still have hope and a dream that somehow there will be a miracle and we can still win this game. Because we're not out yet. Even though, uh, well, let's just take a little look here quick. So, Khmer is doing 213 science a turn. We're at 34.9. Russia's doing 165 culture a turn. We're at 22. And you get the idea. And if we look at this Cossack here against our samurai, he's got 96, or well, 74, 78 after all said and done versus our 48. So we're a little bit behind here, but we're going to do our best to try to find some efficiency and get ahead. And I was thinking we would do harbors and then boats and more cities. And now I don't know if we should just try to get our science up because there will be perhaps an inevitable confrontation with Russia if he's going to win the game. I don't know. It looks like we could maybe be friends, and he's at war with Trajan, which is good for us. And it looks like he would be our friend, so definitely some political maneuvering we need to take in mind. And yeah, could definitely get some production going. But that's enough of a recap. Let's just get started here. Actually, first I'll say in the capital, we're getting an intelligence agency, so we can start spying, which might give us an edge, even though that's a lot of turns. And we really need everything. We need science, we need culture, we need great people, we need industrial zones, we need military. We just need too much, and we need money, especially. But we'll just keep doing our best. And over here, we're losing loyalty, which is bad, so we should shuffle our governors around. And get Victor closer. See, actually, we want to move Magnus to Tokyo anyway, because we're going to be clearing some of this jungle, I suspect. We could rush the harbor and then get an industrial zone with a +3. That sounds pretty good. Let's go towards that, and then we'll get some ships going and hopefully find some new places to settle, because then we can either launch a military strike at the end of the game against someone who's about to win to claw our way to victory, or at the very least more trade routes. Let's see. We gotta change our government, definitely. Don't need that. Get rid of all that. Okay, so we do have Golden Age bonuses, so we should definitely take a look at that. We could get Campus District Science Adjacency provides production as well, which would be excellent. That would give us a great boost. And here we have plus 25% production towards non-specialty districts. I think I want the Heartbeat of Steam because we have 2 campuses, and that'll incentivize us to get some more, and science is just so important, even if we're not going for science victory. And more money. We could definitely use some loyalty. And more influence points. I better make up my mind here. So let's get faster harbors. We're just going to assume Russia's not going to attack war on us. Or sorry, we're just going to assume that Russia's not going to declare war on us. So we don't have to really invest heavily in our military right this moment. We're just going to try to snowball. And, well, we better just play it safe and keep the loyalty. Because I'm not entirely sure if the loyalty one would apply. We'll just do this for now. We can always change it in a turn. Let's check on that, though. Do we have city projects? Campus, theater, square? Yes, of course we do. So that's something to consider if we really want to hold on to them, because we need 5 more loyalty. We'll see how it goes next turn. Okay, here, I think we're going to want to keep going, because we could get the campus and get the production as well, so that's really tempting. But just having the mine up would be huge, because our production in this city is only a mere 9.9, so this would be a real boost. 2 turns. Okay, we'll keep doing that. It'll be really good in the future to have naval support, even though Russia doesn't really have that much coast. Hello. Good, we're meeting more people. Looks like Venice is rebelling. And we need to deal with that. Okay, that was a little weird. That keeps happening. Okay. Now, once again, diplomatic victory might be the only shot we have, so we're going to be really smart trying to pick this. So, okay, Rome's got the most, so he'll probably vote for himself, so we'll give him a couple votes. And do we want to... We don't really have a lot, so why don't we also help Rome along and ride his coattails, so to speak. And he's got a monarchy, oligarchy, republic, monarchy, monarchy. Okay, let's vote monarchy then. And really suck up to Rome, and hopefully that gets us some points. I kind of misplayed last time. All right, yep. Oh,
a good navy is not a provocation to war.
And we're gonna get more loyalty. Okay. World's Fair, I don't think we're gonna have a shot at that. Trade. Oh, okay. Well, that's plus 18. That's pretty hard to resist. Definitely need more trade routes. Money could help us get ahead. Okay. So yeah, I think we'll turn that mine into a campus eventually, but I want to get the harbor done. Maybe a lighthouse. And here, we'll wait for Magnus to come in. And I am going to try to play a little bit faster and talk a little bit less. Guess we'll just get a granary. 9 turns till rebellion. Should we do a project for some science or culture? It's not the best use, but we can't lose the city. Once Magnus comes in, though, it'll get a little more. We're going to save our envoys to protect Hong Kong, a very important ally. I suppose I should have used this builder to build the mine and then use this one to do that. A little misplay there. See, little tiny misplays do add up, but I'm going to recognize them so we can learn from our mistakes. I'm trying to reduce the misplays here. But, you know, just recording makes me a little nervous, so I'm making a few little extra mistakes. I hope you'll forgive me. Now, I never really talked about going after Novgorod, but I don't really think we could at this point. We're gonna, like I said, be pacifists, just try to build up our infrastructure and not pick any more fights because we can't win. But maybe at the end of the game we could launch a surprise attack. Or maybe we'll just try to be diplomatic with everybody. I mean, look at this. We could be friends, but that would alienate Russia. Or we could try to be friends with Russia. He doesn't even want an envoy. But we don't want him to declare war on us. But it's probably better to have allies. I mean, they're just distracted right now. He's getting his rebelling cities back, I guess. And we are exploring. We should probably get open borders. Oh, no, can't go that way. What do you think? Should I just befriend Rome? Let's see how they are militarily. Rome is worst in the game, 25, and Russia has 156. Okay, so they're actually both doing terribly militarily. I think I said that last episode. So that is something to consider, even though our tech is really bad. I keep getting tempted by war, but we need to focus on getting our science and production up first. Let's get the lighthouse. You can go on automatic exploration, because we're trying to go a bit faster here. So this episode isn't an hour. I think because we're in the later eras now, we might have to split each era into a couple episodes. We'll see how it goes. Yes, we'd be happy to be friends. In fact, perhaps we should be allies again. Okay, Magnus is here. We can rush the lighthouse. Get another trade route. Oh, open borders. Diplomatic favor, niter. And I'll give you money for salt. Meh. How about we just open borders? Okay, he's coming around. He doesn't want war either. Because he's got no military. But should I take advantage of his weakness? I don't know.
Blast!
Okay, do we have any niter for ourselves? Maybe I should have taken his deal if we don't have any niter. No, we don't. Well, darn. Okay, +4. But I think before we get rid of our production... Oh, we could get the trader here. Or galley. This city's actually not doing too bad. Okay, you get the trader. Right? Yeah. And you get started on some production. There we go. Okay, coming along. The year is 1515. And so we have, I don't know, 250 years maybe to get ahead, and we're just a very small, modest nation right now. Oh, and Russia has their culture dominant over ours, but luckily I don't think they'll ever beat the Congo. If anything, we have to worry about the Congo. Okay, we have 3 points, but we're not anywhere close, so we're just gonna keep hoarding them. Perhaps we'll change our government policy so we get double, and try to get some bonuses in the other city-states. It's just so important that we don't lose Hong Kong. I mean, look, they've got infantry, and we've got warriors. Maybe I should just buy that tile, too. Okay, our city's getting full loyalty now. Excellent. And we're not even doing the project thing, so I should definitely switch out that policy next time around if we can remember. Yes, an embassy. Look at that. Everyone's our friend. Is it too good to be true? Now, here's a pivotal thought. Should we become allies with Russia and try to seek victory elsewhere, such as with a diplomatic? We have 5 out of 20, so we're not that far behind, and we could keep trying to be smart, and maybe we'll get lucky, try to make money and be friends with everybody. Or we could try to build up our military and backstab Russia. But you know what? We can backstab him even if we have an alliance, if it comes down to it. He finally accepted our delegation. And we're really good friends with you. Would you be our official friend? No, not yet. That's okay. We'll just wait then. But we'll get you. We'll reel you in, Russia and Rome. And I foresee a future where we're all allies and I get lots and lots of alliance bonuses. And I don't have to worry about military anymore. And then we will just keep trying to expand. Now, I could really use some caravels because I want to settle more cities out in the ocean. And I should probably, just in case... Oh, we've almost got a spy. Excellent. I should buy a galley and just explore and make sure that there aren't any close islands that are nice that we could settle, because it's getting quite late to settle cities in the game. Very, very late. But I did want to go wide. Nice. Let's see, 28 turns left in the era. Okay, our spy, Netsuko. Let's reduce your time. And what shall we do? University, amphitheater. So we're not getting any great writers. And oh, look at that. 61 great scientists per turn. Okay, I think we we just have to go full diplomatic victory and hope for the best. I don't even think we can outfight Russia. I mean, see, this is where I'm torn, because I think one way, there's the peace way and the war way. And the war way might be the only way to actually win, because we could surprise him and maybe he would be so distracted elsewhere that we could take his city somehow, even though we don't have artillery and he's got Renaissance walls. And it takes us 10 turns to build a knight. Okay, no, I gotta stop dreaming. That's no, we're gonna be friends. We're gonna be friends with everybody. A gift for you? No. Not yet. You don't even have any friends. Let's just keep asking. Be my friend? No? Okay. Let's look at that lighthouse. And what shall we do here? Harbor. +4 and lose the fish. Yeah, I think so. Whoa. The moment we've all been waiting for. Russia's collapsing here. Maybe we should... Sorry, I know I just keep saying that.
An architect should...
Okay, an important governor. We're gonna take a pause on figuring that out. I guess we'll go after cartography. Keep exploring. Oh, there could be land right there. We have a spy. I think we're gonna send it to... Well, we don't know where the Congo are. they accept our delegation? Probably not, unless we made a gift. No, didn't think so. Who are we gonna spy on? I don't want to sabotage the Russia relationship, but I think I have to. So we'll get some visibility at least. I like how I haven't even found St. Petersburg yet. I'm sure it's right here. Once again, I want to say thank you to you, the dear viewer, for watching this series. I noticed that I feel like I've been doing so badly, and yet people are watching. But it's all right. Gotta start somewhere. We're gonna beat this someday, and win or lose, you can come along for the ride. And I'm only improving, hopefully. And you never know what's gonna happen in the great Sid Meier's Civilization 6.
나, 한국의 선덕 여왕은 당신을 인정합니다.
Hello, Korea.
You can't go around arresting them.
Okay, so we're gonna stop that. More envoys is always good. We haven't been doing that. I just want to. Ooh, that's gonna be good. I'm gonna try this. Whoa, look at that. Plus 19, excellent. Shall we get another one? More harbors, more money, more diplomatic currency. Okay, back to the governor choice. So loyalty's doing good all around. Now, it might be funny to reduce others, Russia's loyalty. So maybe we should just grab Amani for now. Though the 20% would be good on building districts. That would make that harbor done faster. But I'm feeling a little aggressive. So maybe we'll put Amani in Yokohama. And then next time around, right now, we can inflict some loyalty pressure on Russia to make this city flip faster. And then maybe it'll even flip over to us because we're in a golden age and Russia is in a dark age. Oh no, his whole empire's falling apart. What a shame. Oh no. This might be the opportunity we've been waiting for, because if we could absorb Russia, then we would have a decent shot at winning this game on Deity. And it looks like I think we better try to get some era points, because I'm going to end up in a dark age almost certainly. So once we start getting a little bit closer to the next era, I need to build up some military, because we're going to have to take back these cities by force, which is really also why we're not building encampments, even though Japan can build them faster, because they will just be an extra pain to take back. And we're going to be technologically way behind too, so it's going to be really rough. It would be really, really good if we could make the points. You know, we just need 23 points, and we're not getting any great people. We're not getting much science and culture, but maybe we can sail around the world first, and maybe make a musket man and a caravel. And that might work, right? Some more unique districts. Reclaim a city? I don't know.
Anuk
Dido.
Dido, hamalkot uha
Hello, Dido of Carthage. Come on, check us out. Welcome to Kyoto, the city that still hasn't developed that stone. Let's gain some sources. Okay, and let's have a little peek here. All right, well. Gosh, if there was ever a time to make a move on Russia, I mean, wouldn't this be it? If we were to rush ahead militarily, we are kind of close to the next military upgrade. So, but our trade routes kind of, they're not going through, right? His territory. Anyway, what shall we do? Dam will take 20 turns. Maybe it would be good to build an industrial zone, or we could get a quick trader. Alright, trader first, then industrial zone. Get the workshop first. Then the university will build a little faster. And you know, we're just doing our best to grow and get better yields. Speaking of yields, I guess I left the yields on a little long. Sorry about that. If you don't like looking at the yield icon. Okay, 7 turns. He's got an encampment here. I think we need to prepare just to defend the city against the rebels and hope that it naturally switches to us. So let's promote Amani. Just to throw a wrench in it. And we're going to back up everybody. Because we want to be out of range of that. Whoa! Now that is dangerous looking. You ever seen anything quite like that? That is awful threatening.
Not all who wander.
Okay, so we just got our upgrade. We can't quite afford it. Broke a pledge to move troops from their border. What? Did I? Okay, now that... Okay. Now that you're not so much enemies with Russia, we can be allies. Excellent. We want to save our money if we can. Can we bribe Russia with anything? Would anything work to be our friend? Oh, joint war? Okay, that gave him +8, so maybe that will be enough to dissuade him from declaring war on us and totally wrecking our day. Okay, as much as I want to buy this caravel upgrade, I'm gonna get a swordsman, because otherwise we might be screwed here if Russia declares a surprise war on us. At least now we've got some friends, though they are not really in much of a position to help, only to distract. And yes, we will be in a bad way, but the city's also going to rebel, so that will be a great distraction. But yes, this makes me nervous. Very nervous. that's a good thumbnail, huh? Okay. Oh, duh. You can go in the deep water when you research it. Oops. Well, we're going to heal up. And we are going to explore and look for somewhere to settle. The new world's out there. Okay, Dido has declared war on Movemba Nzinga. And he has declared war on Siadonk. Probably not pronouncing that quite right. Siandonk. We're also trying to sail the world around. I think it might be time to invest in some military. Immediately. Oh, that's gonna do nothing. Nothing. 3 turns. He's ready to take it back, though. Maybe we could cheat it and just get it, you know? Let him do all the work and sneak in and steal it. Wouldn't that be amazing? All right. Keep going. Brave galley. The sea is yours to conquer.
A diplomat is a man who always remembers a woman's birthday.
More trade route bonuses is good. Ooh, more spy power is good too. I'm just gonna be risky here and see if we can get away with that loyalty-wise. Harbors, I guess we'll keep that a little longer. Unit maintenance, campuses, it's always good to keep on. So yeah. So let's see. Still good. Here, let's be a little more careful with where we want to go. I don't know if we want to go there. Let's go to humanism. Okay, what should we do? No, he doesn't have any tech. Steal a great work. Steal a bit of money. Oh no, he does. Okay, let's just steal his tech. I should get more spies. Oh, we've reached another shore. However, it looks like we run into the Congo. Oh.
Nikwani tekiuach ketel tenochtitlan. Wait latuani.
Hello, Aztecs. Whoa, look at that. Got mechanized infantry armies. So, let's build the dam. Here. Should I trade with Russia to get him to like us more? Now he's starting to hate us, and we really don't want him to declare war. So... But gosh, that's so much money. Oh, I can't resist. But it goes right through his lands. So, let's just get the money while we can. Everyone hates him. There it goes. Yes, no, it's going back to him. Well, let's see what we can do.
If you're the bank...
Gosh, Russia's kind of falling apart, huh? Oh. Is it losing loyalty to us, perhaps? Let's see, 13 turns left. Probably. So I'm gonna have to speed it up, since I guess we're going for just the super long episode. Oh, where are you going? Stop that. Okay, the world is flooding now. How are we doing victory-wise? Okay, the Congo has launched the moon landing and is getting 553 science a turn. So that's a little worrying. Uh, gonna have to get some spies, I guess. We have 5 out of 20 diplomatic points, so we're 75% of the way there. And we're not really getting a lot of diplomatic favor per turn. And that's my bad. I think we need more friends. More friends. More friends and more allies. You wanna be friends? Great. Everyone can be friends with me. I don't even know who's... Okay, who's the strongest person in the world, though? Congo. Okay, but Korea's good, too. I don't know if I want to be friends with him, per se. Because he's hostile with Rome, who's my best pal. Uh-oh. Pikemen are like, what are those things in their hands? Those don't look like swords. We have 8 turns to take that city by force. We need some siege units. Catapults, can't afford. Oh no, we can. We just have to get out of the way. Should we try? We're gonna get shot at, and it might be a big old waste of production. Get a spy. I'm working on a crossbow. Well, what should we do? Let's keep going with the crossbow, and then we'll get a catapult, I guess, and see what we can do. Even though that will mean we're out of time. We won't make it anyway. Okay. Let's just try to finish up here. Finally get that university. What am I looking for here? I guess coastal cities to trade with. It's the best use of our ship. Like I said, more money, more winning, right? Oh, World's Fair. We are dead last. Is there any way we can win? This was not my game. Didn't have a good start. Maybe it was my bad for going after Russia when they forward settled us. It just got away from me, you know? And you have to really have an amazing start, or you just cannot catch up. And the AI is doing really good this game, too. But I don't want to make excuses. Did you get promoted? You failed, but remained undetected. Okay. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. $11 turns to go, and I forgot perhaps we should be trying to sail across the world for some... Oh, gosh, we're dead. Our ship got sunk by this barbarian. Okay, dead last in the World's Fair. Oh well. And we are down to our final 10 turns. Unfortunately, it looks like we will not be getting our Golden Age again, which means that some of our cities will go into full-on rebellion, and we will potentially not be able to reclaim them because we are so far behind technologically. Okay. Gonna vote for Rome. We're gonna choose writing. And we'll get double great scientists, whatever. Great engineer. Oh, I had a feeling. Writing and okay, so we got 2 points. Oh, it was selection B. No great points for engineers. I'm not sure I would have guessed that. Well, should we let our samurai see some combat? I guess so. Hopefully that wasn't a suicide mission. Am I allowed to use that word on YouTube? 11 turns. 11 turns. We gotta buy something here. Should I buy an amphitheater? +2 culture return? Maybe. I mean, it's just disgusting. Look at that. He's in the information era and we're in the Renaissance. It's just... It's bad. We need military. We need it fast. We don't even have enough turn for another samurai. Oh, woe is me. Okay, we have 9 turns to get as many points as we can. So we get points from doing tech. Only have time for 1 more of those. And 1 more of these. Well, all we can do is get a swordsman. What shall we do at the end here? Probably military production. And 15% more production to military units. Everyone, arm up. We're losing the cities. Oh, how did we lose Heartbeat of Steam? Oops. Well, keeping that. Not gonna buy spies. Or build them. And okay. That's where we're at. Okay, that's a bit better. Now we can get a couple things. We could get a samurai. And we should do that. Boy, this new era is going to be painful. Going into the atomic era. And I don't think that the atomic era is going to be very favorable.
People can have the model.
Nice. Stole a boost to refining. Not sure we'll ever research that. 3 turns. Come on, lads. Give it all you got. I don't know. It would just flip anyway. Right back. I don't know. Let's get some XP, I guess. There we go. Nice tech boost promotion. Not too bad. Keep sailing this away. Are we even gonna get to unlock our electronics factory? I mean, goodness. Look at this. 1650 AD. And everyone's in the information era. By everyone, I mean just the Congo. I guess he really got ahead on the other continent. We sort of needed to conquer our continent if we were going to compete with that. Oh, and our poor samurai got. So let's retreat. That is not great. Now, we've got a lot of money. Perhaps we should spend it on something. Can't afford any great people, but we could get some military, and I think we're going to have to. So this... Oh, yes, your embassy is welcome. I think in about 6 turns, Takamatsu is going to revolt against us, and Yokohama is going to revolt against us. So that is where I think we should keep an eye out for. You get some XP. You can wait. And we're in the final 5 turns here, so let me get one more samurai. Yeah, I'm really sad that I lost that one. Would anyone trade me for some niter? Perhaps Russia? 200 gold for 20. Niter, should we do it? I guess we should check our other allies first, like this. And see if she would do something a little more reasonable. Like 125? 150? 200? Okay, I guess that's the going rate. And, oh, right, we don't have it yet. Oops. Well, that was a waste of some money. I don't suspect it's really gonna matter that much in the end. Gosh, let's just get a pike, man. If only we weren't so far behind in this game, then we could have taken these cities in this era, and then we would have had a chance. But we're just so far behind militaristically. And the production's not there, so there's just nothing we could do. I feel, except, like I said, try to delay Congo. I should really send a scout over there and find his cities, and so I can sabotage his spaceports. There's one right there. And I'll have to build some ships and go and pillage them. I don't think we're gonna win this though, but thanks for putting me on and watching me do my best anyway. This was just so bad. I'm gonna have to do this again to clear my name. You know, redeem myself from the biggest failure ever for a first series. I'm keeping it real though. I'm not gonna fake it or cheat or anything like that, or only post wins. It's a terrible loss, and maybe that's your favorite genre of videos, is people losing at Civ 6. But it is the most difficulty on a very challenging game mode. 3 turns left. Oh, and Rome has reconquered their empire. Russia's still struggling.
All that glisters is not.
Russia also has now the strongest military presence, from the weakest to the strongest. Gosh, if... well, nothing we can do now. Even if we had just been pumping out military units all game long in all our cities, I don't even think that would be near enough to take a single one of Russia's rebelling cities. Isn't that so sad? We did get money, though. How are our cities doing? I think we might need builders. Is this an undeveloped iron? Definitely need a builder here. Goodbye. Goodbye, coastal tiles. Why not? Why not just add insult to injury and flood everything? All right, in the capital, 1 turn. What shall we get? And I think, oh, we can't rush out. We need open borders more than ever. Thank you, thank you. I think I need some backup over here. And I need some backup over here. Can't get there. Well, do your best. Do your best. How am I gonna get them back? They've got walls. I need a catapult. Can't buy it though. It's our final turn, so we need to be clever here. So, I think we want a governor for every city. So let's get Pingala, I guess. In that city. Keep the samurai coming, I guess. All right, here we go. This is gonna hurt. Everybody hold on. Brace for impact. What a beautiful day in Takamatsu. Everyone's so happy. Bam. All right, and here we are. In a dark age. It's the atomic era, and Yokohama has rebelled. Takamatsu has rebelled. Fortunately for us, their military technology is comparable. I was kind of worried they were going to come out with infantrymen. So we do have a very good chance of taking Yokohama back. Anyway, I won't get too far ahead. This video has definitely gone on long enough. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one, and we'll do our best to try to somehow get a diplomatic victory before the Congo wins the science victory, I guess. And we will try once again to maintain our sovereignty against Russia. All right, thank you, and goodbye.